Welcome to Marketing is Broken, the weekly series where we show you what's wrong with marketing and how to fix it. Let's go to the news. This just in from Ad Age. TV still works. In an interview with the still somewhat fresh Monster.com CMO Jonathan Beamer, he says, "We're back on TV since April 2015, which I'm proud of because we should be." The new marketing leader of the internet's original job site went on to admit that he'd been anti-TV for a large portion of his career. Now he says, "I can dispassionately look at the data at Monster and say, this is absolutely where we need to be." You're probably thinking to yourself, how does Monster.com and television advertising make the marketing news in 2018? Hey Josh, 1999 called and wants their story back. But it is news, and it brings us to today's topic, how marketers should think about measurement. Now, I can relate to being anti-TV. It was so irritating when I was a marketing spring chicken to see all of my digital projects go underfunded while my TV colleagues were living large and spending insane amounts of money on brand advertising. They got gift boxes from their advertising agencies that cost more than my entire budget. It just seemed so decadent and wasteful, just too much, right? Very inefficient. But a few things have happened over time. So first, TV has gotten more measurable as it's gotten more digital. We went from analog to digital to now over-the-top streaming. Second, marketers are getting better at using multiple marketing channels together to create more consistent brand experiences for consumers, which leads to better results. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, we're starting to mature a lot in how we measure the results from our combined marketing and branding efforts. Not just at the tactical level, but across all channels, campaigns, and experiences. It used to be that the digital efforts were measured solely by web-based tools like Google Analytics, and TV was measured by Nielsen ratings, and you wouldn't mix the two. But now we've started to blur the lines with modern measurement. Nielsen started measuring brands online when they bought Visu in 2012. Google started measuring TV commercials this year effectively when they rolled out Brand Lift. Today we have media mix models and multi-click attribution models. They show the effects of these channels working together. We have more data than we can shake a stick at now to show us how TV and digital are playing well together. And we don't just measure those effects so that we can have the data, we measure it so we can better understand the needs of our customers. And that's how you can help fix marketing. When you think about how to measure your marketing efforts, always ask yourself two questions. First, what did the customer do as a result of seeing your marketing? And second, why? The what is the easy part these days because things like sessions, conversion rates, and cost per acquisition, they're all metrics we can calculate in our sleep. State your business objectives, identify key performance indicators to support them, tag your website, Bob's your uncle, you've got yourself the what happened, right? But the why is a little trickier to measure and where the real potential value is to grow your brand. That's why Monster.com CMO looks at brand measurement more like a conversation with consumers than an exercise in bookkeeping. He says, we have ongoing panels of audiences where we can ask a question, any question, overnight and get answers. I've made sure that we're constantly looking at brand tracking results and that we have a steady stream of data coming from real consumers and real candidates on how we're perceived in the marketplace. Wow. When you get to this level of understanding your customers' needs, you're playing an entirely different game. Channels become irrelevant. Specific reports kind of lose their appeal. It's less about how you can drive 10% more traffic to your website, and it becomes more about spotting the small handful of opportunities for your brand to become the market leader, and then going after those opportunities with as many channels as you can, whether it's digital, TV, or hell, even a carrier pigeon. And that's how you can fix marketing. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Marketing is Broken, brought to you by Brandish Insights, the world's first brand analytics platform. We're like Google Analytics for brands. Catch this weekly show by subscribing to our YouTube channel or by visiting brandishinsights.com to learn more.